Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, the color of your thoughts. This is a new month. In this month, we are talking about unbiased thoughts. And to recap, we are loosely following Ryan Holiday's The Daily Stoic. And this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of a modern masculine man. What does that mean? That means that this is not about the theory of Stoicism. This is about taking those lessons and implementing them into my life, making my entire 2024 all about the focus of Stoicism. This is to elevate my mindset. This is to bring peace and serenity and tranquility to my soul. So today, the color of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that your mind will take shape of what you frequently hold in thought. For the human spirit is colored by such impressions. And Ryan goes on to talk about some physical examples here. That if you sit in a chair every day for work in an office setting, the doctor can tell from your autopsy whether you sat at a desk or you were active during your life. If you shove your feet into tiny little shoes, remember like they used to do, the Chinese women used to bound their feet? Eventually, they'll take shape like that. Now, the same thing, perhaps even more so, the same thing is true for our mindset. We all know those people, right? If you only see negative things, if you only see the negative side of every situation, that's all that you're ever going to see. And it has to do with our RAS, our reticulate activated system. What you think is what you see. And there are some people that we know that are positive, happy, cheery, and no matter what, you can't rain on their parade. Why is that? Well, it's a choice. So here's something that is important that Ryan talks about here is opening your mind. And I love the line from A Song of Fire and Ice, which most of you probably know that as a Game of Thrones from HBO, but I'm like one of those nerds that actually read the books. Really frustrated, never even finished the last book before he came to the last one, so I actually had to watch the HBO series to figure out how it ended because he didn't finish the book. Anyway, that's a whole different thing here. But my point is, with all of this, is we open our minds. And so what does that look like? That looks like, I know nothing, Jon Snow. That's the line from the movie, the book. I say that every time I think I have something figured out. Every time I feel like I understand something, I remember that I know nothing, Jon Snow. And so that is how I approach life. I trust but verify. There is no negative, there is no positive. There is only reality or my interpretation of it. There is only my opinion of the opinion of others, which I can't control, so we eliminate. Your thoughts will shape who you are. As I've been climbing this relentless discipline journey, this growth journey, this self-improvement journey, I don't care what you call it, I call it life. As I've been sharpening the axe of my life, I've realized that what you think determines everything. You know the old adage, if you think you can, you're right. And if you think you can't, you're also probably right. And so that's one of the things I do is I listen to people the way they talk to themselves. I listen to the words that are coming out of their mouths because they're hearing those words. And if they're saying those words and are hearing those words, they believe those words. So here's what we do. We challenge everything we believe. If you think you know something, challenge it, right? Challenge your viewpoint. Logic, not emotion, set it aside. And I bet if people did this a lot with, when it comes to politics or governing, if you will, or leadership is the real word we're looking for. If we really look at that and we really challenge our thoughts, we'd probably go the other direction. Just giving a little example here, sitting in a restaurant near people, pulling the mask down to eat, take bites, putting the mask back. I mean, logically, does that make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. What that was, it was fear. It was all emotion. So people, that's all they saw, is they saw fear. And they believe fear. And so that's what they see in their mind. So for me, I don't believe in fear. I believe in opportunity. I believe in experience. I lean into the things that make me uncomfortable. Because there I know that's where the growth opportunity is. Sitting here nice and cozy. Nope. You got to wage war. You got to step on the battlefield. You got to strap on the helmet, use whatever line you will. But I implore you, whatever you think you know, challenge those thoughts. And if you have a negative mindset, it's probably what you're going to see. Change the lenses, change the focus, change the perception, and it could potentially change your life. And on that, have a great day.